Hey, this is Justin. We're live on June 17th, 2024. This is Morning Walking Talk. We're getting ideas that are rattling around inside the head, outside the head to a way where they can become useful. Now we're starting to add some sophistication into this process because what I'm so interested in is using the recordings from these messages to start to kick off workflow from other areas of our lives and other areas of places that are going to be meaningful. So I'm going to walk through some of the processes I've got. It's a little bit complicated, or could be a little bit complicated, but much less complicated than a lot of how we do work right now, sitting down in front of a computer. We're going to get a bunch of background noise here for a second. We'll get out as we're walking through the street. So what I did is I kicked off voice note on, I got a second device, a phone that I'm carrying along here. I'm going to actually change that out for a mic that I'm just going to attach to my Apple Watch, and then that's going to be a recording of, that's going to be a capture of everything that we're doing. Because the problem that I got when I do a live stream right now is that you can't do the capture on the back end. And the whole idea is we want to go from ideas to ideas that are like very divergent, like out there in the world, to some sort of convergence that leads to some sort of result on the back end as quickly as possible. And I use the example of my favorite example of, like, I have a step goal of 13,500 steps. I've got that when I put on my Apple Watch or I have my phone as a backup. All I got to do is I've got to go walk, and then I see on my dashboard the results of, hey, did I hit that steps? Did I hit the step goal or did I not hit the step goal? It goes straight through. So how do we start to do that for other areas of our lives? And it's not as simple for other areas. Like, we don't have as clean measures as we do for step goals for other areas. But what we do have is we have the ability to speak what it is that we're doing, and then we have a transcription that comes out on the back end of that, which again is kind of raw and summarization, like, and all over the place. And then what we have on the back, it's the ability to create some workflows that puts that transcription into some of the other tools. So that's what we're doing here. Yeah, that's the name of the game. And so if I look at that, I've got a voice note right here. Once this is a recording that's going to be going out to multiple different places. And then we've got a voice note that comes on the back end of that. The voice note's going to get uploaded into Otter. And then Otter, we're going to start to put into Notion. And then Notion could start to do some tagging on the back end. And the tagging will start the process of kicking off some workflow, and then we slowly start to automate some of that tagging, and then till stuff just starts flowing through naturally to the scoreboard. So it's the whole idea of going from idea to some sort of reality at the speed of voice. And that's something that I've been excited about, thinking about since like 2009, and that's the work that we're actually doing here. So it's a little bit cumbersome. Got to use a whole bunch of different tools. I've got to use the neck desk to go a little bit hands-free. I've got a stylus in my hand right now. I've got a second phone, but we'll start to collapse some of the technology. Start to collapse some of the technology so that we can make this make this work in a meaningful way. So the stuff that I'll do this morning is, I've got an Otter that's running in the background that's capturing the original piece of the note. Then the second thing that I'll do is I'll start doing some of my check-ins with my coaches. I'll do the first check-in on Yak with my my regular coach. Then I'll do a check-in with my health coach. That's going to be a Loom video because you got to take some action as we're going along doing that work. And then we'll start to do check-in with family, which is a messenger audio message. Then we'll do after that, then it probably will go to either do a couple of different things. If I'm trying to create something live in the moment here, I might do a clef note, which is hey, this is, again, where we want to get to some sort of summary that takes us into action pretty quickly. We'll do that as a clef note. And then the other pieces that we'll start to, which is my favorite thing to do now, is to start to just interact with ChatGPT and ask questions with ChatGPT. And again, some of that Some of that information will go into action items. Some of that information will go into second brain. Some of that information will go into content. So there's a whole bunch of different places where all of this can go. So if you are listening in, you're more than welcome to, if you leave a comment wherever you are listening in, you're more than welcome to join in live. And if you do leave a comment live with this piece. So I'm excited for these new ways of being able to create some of the workflows and being able to kind of conceive something, have it connected to other ideas that we're working on, have it moving into action, having it connect with other people, using a little bit of like, hey, just a little bit of the universe and serendipity. And I define that I define the serendipity stuff as just feeling good about what's actually going on, and we're feeling good about what's going on. Then typically other opportunities start to emerge on the back end from that. And then, yeah, just doing a couple of screen grabs as we're grabbing some of these different items here. And that was it. I'm gonna leave that one here for right now. Hope everybody's having an amazing day as you are seeing this or listening to this. And I'm gonna put an end to the stream right now. So have a great one, and we'll speak soon. Okay, perfect.